Once upon a time, not that long ago, station wagons like this used to roam America from east to west and from west to east. But unfortunately, today they've gone the way of the dodo. Or have they? This is a brand new 2015 Volvo V60 T5. And you know what? This is crazy. It is snowing like the dickens out here. So we've got this new segment called Makers and Breakers. Let's go do the rest of it in a coffee shop. Oh my, that's so much better. So, me and you, let's talk about what makes that Volvo out there worth buying. First and foremost, affordability. Unlike the Audi all-road wagon and unlike the BMW 3 Series wagon, it's affordable. $6,000 less on average than the other two competing vehicles. And for that, you get a lot of bells and whistles. In the BMW, you get a detuned basic vehicle. With that vehicle, you get all of the fun gadgets and all the safety that Volvo is renowned for. So speaking of safety, that's our number 3 maker. That Volvo has a system that Volvo pioneered called CitySafe. Basically, the car looks ahead of you, looking for pedestrians and cyclists. And if it sees a pedestrian or a cyclist in your way and you don't see it, the Volvo will put on the brakes and keep you from hitting that person. But it's not all wine and lutefisk, especially when you get on the inside of the Volvo. This infotainment screen right here is way too small. Now, today's standard is about 8 inches. This looks like a 4-inch screen, perhaps 5 inches. The rest of it is not much better. Way too many buttons, very clunky, hard to use, not intuitive. Basically all the stuff that the Apple system isn't, this is. And recently Volvo announced that they are going to partner with Apple, so I'm waiting for all this to go away and a big giant iPad to be in its place. So there are a lot of thoughtful features in the back of the wagon, including this little shelf that lifts up and you can use to put grocery bags or separate the front from the back. There's also a privacy screen, which is just very thoughtful and something that most wagons now of course have, but there is not a lot of room, and that's kind of the Achilles heel of this wagon. And let's try the new TFL tripod scale, because this is a pretty good sized tripod. Let's see if it fits in the back. This is about the size of your bike? No way. No way, Jose. Will not fit back here, and that's kind of the Achilles heel. It does, however, have a pass-through, so if this were skis, you could fit them like that. Now, you'd think this would be the perfect car to take to IKEA. You might be wrong. The other problem with this vehicle is it's a little tight, especially for somebody my size. Actually, for anybody. I mean, look at this. I have no headroom. I have very little leg room. And yes, I can put this up and potentially put a very tiny non-Swedish person in the middle, but this is a tight car and it shows. My number 2 maker is fuel economy, because you know gas prices are going up. On the highway it gets 37 mpg and combined in the city 29. That is phenomenal for a car that will carry 5 people in relative comfort. The number 1 reason I'm excited by the Volvo is because I love wagons. And perhaps that marks the return of the wagon. Let's face it, they're smaller, they're more fuel efficient, and they're a lot more fun to drive than the massive SUVs and crossovers that are now roaming our streets. So hopefully that is a sign of things to come. And for that reason, on the TFL scale of buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it, I'm going to give it a lease it. I would give it a buy it, but then you need to get the $1,500 all-wheel drive option. As always, this is Roman enjoying a nice cup of coffee at a local coffee shop, and of course reporting for the Fast Lane Car. Remember, check out tflcar.com for all your news, views, and automotive reviews. See you next time. I've got a little bit more coffee to drink.